What's up, my people? I just did an 11-minute video that I deleted. So we're back at it again. 11:24 at night. I gotta go to bed soon. Sitting here in my robe, butt naked under my robe, as Dr. Disrespect would say. Shout out to my guy, Doc. You need to become the man you needed when you were younger. You do. There's a 50-year-old version of me that I need right now, man. Because I struggle, guys, every day. I'm no different. I'm no better. I'm no different. I struggle every day. I got insecurities. I got worries. I got temptations. I got urges. I got addictions. I got the inner beta bit simp coming at me. Worry about my nanny. Worry about my mom, my girl, my pops, my friends. Am I spending enough time with people? Am I talking to people enough? Am I too harsh? I'm brutally honest. I mean well. I love seeing people better themselves. Do they realize that? Do they get it? Do they really understand how much I want people to do what's best for them? I struggle every day, dude. Every day. That's just a little bit of what's on my mind, guys. I'm going to make this YouTube channel into something respectable. I'm going to. Mark my words. And one of the biggest things I'm going to keep reiterating throughout this process is that I never want any young men who look at me as a source of information to look at me as if I got all the answers. I didn't struggle. I don't suffer from the same things everybody else suffers from. And as if I'm perfect or better than them. I just never want that. I never want that. I want to relate with the men and the young men that watch me. I want to relate with them. I want them to know that I've had addictions. I've struggled. I've done dumb shit. I say dumb shit. I still do dumb shit. Lost control of my emotions. I've had a pussy, sissy-ass anger issue my entire life that I'm not proud to talk about. Every single time I've lost control of my emotions, I've hurt people I loved. I said dumb things. I did dumb things. Like, bro, I have a extremely strong sense of self-respect. And my confidence is extremely high. One of the reasons it's so high is because I kind of don't give an F, right? But like, don't mistake that for me having it all figured out and me not being just like everybody else. I never ever want anybody to look at me as if that's the case, because you get this narrow lens of people when they get to a point where you think to yourself, wow, if only I could have had that guy's life. If only I thought like him. If only I did the things he's done or he's said or how he's handled things. I'm no better than anybody else, any other man. I struggle with the same shit. I struggle with the same shit modern men struggle with today. I just do things that 99.9% of the average men don't do. And it was extremely difficult to some extent. There's some things that I've been naturally blessed with. There's some things that I've naturally been blessed with. I attribute it maybe to my pops. I attribute it to the movies I've watched, the men I've looked up to, the 80s action heroes, Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines, Arnold, you name it, Sylvester Stallone, like, you name it. I've always gained information and inspiration from men that I know for a fact are good men. You know what I mean? But it took time and a lot of work to get where I'm at right now. And some days, especially today, it doesn't feel like it, man. Like, sometimes I really got to remind myself of how far I've come, what I've overcome. Because your mind messes with you. Your mind messes with you, dude. It'll compare yourself to other people. It'll make you think you're less than because you don't got this, you don't got that, they got this, they got that, you don't got that. You know? If you don't have a strong sense of self built and sustained through genuine effort as a man, hard effort, training at the gym, reading books, going to bed at the same time every day, waking up at the same time, learning, growth all day, every day, self-improvement, learn about women, learn about how men should carry themselves, learn intersexual dynamics, finances, whatever it is. Growth, dude. Growth all day, every day. Read books. Stop doom scrolling. Get off TikTok. Get off Snippy Chat. Get your testosterone level up. Get blood work done. Discipline yourself, bro. Discipline yourself. And it gets easier. That's what I've done. And I'm young. 33. We win in the long run as men. And listen, I understand I repeat a lot of what I say in videos, but it's what's on my mind. It's what's genuinely on my mind. I got notes here that I take for things I want to say and talk about. Today, unfortunately, I didn't write notes. I gotta actually talk about growth. I gotta have a better habit of going into my notes on my phone and consistently writing things I want to talk about. I was walking up my stairs today to my apartment after work. I'm like, oh God, I gotta shower right now. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta make my pre-workout for tomorrow. I gotta get my clothes out for tomorrow morning. I gotta fold towel. You know what I mean? Like little things. But in the midst of it, I thought of what I wanted to talk about tonight. And it was like a light bulb. I was like, boom, that's going to be awesome to talk about. That's perfect. Open my door, in my head, and out my head. Just like that. And now I'm like, fuck. Now I got to wing it. Now I got to kind of wing it. So this is a perfect example of me learning and growing from my own mistakes. You know? This whole YouTube thing will be a perfect representation of starting at the genuine bottom of the bottom. 5 views, 10 views, 15 views, little to no likes, no comments, no engagement, right? It's humbling. It's humbling. It makes you think to yourself, okay, let's say I do this for 4 years and I get nothing out of it. What then? Right? You guys want to hear what's on my mind? That's on my mind. That's on my mind. So what do? I remind myself certain things. I remind myself. It's so weird how there's like this dichotomy in life, right? Like you're not supposed to compare yourself to men. Comparison is the thief of joy, right? But at the same time, I take so much pride in not being the average man and not doing what the average man does. Because what the average man does is he seeks comfort. He craves junk food, he eats it. He wants to watch pornography, he watches it. He thinks simping to a girl or his wife is going to make his marriage or relationship better, he does it. He has no control over the inner beta bitch simp. He's got no discipline, no sense of self, no pride, no honor, no dignity, no purpose, no integrity. And like I said, I'm not perfect, but I compare myself to the average man, and then it makes me realize, so you got something here. Okay. What do you got? What can you do with it? What can you do with it? I talk to myself a lot. I'm crazy. Might not be out loud, but I talk to myself a lot in my head. I am ruthless to myself in my head. I say it a lot. And when I talk about me saying things a lot, I talk about my Instagram rants. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, the few of you that see this, I've said it a lot in my Instagram rants in the past. I've had 6 Instagram accounts banned. But anyways, I said if you could take a step inside my mind, you would truly make it your obligation to tell me to be nicer to myself. And I don't think that's a negative trait. When I'm at the gym, I go, come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. What? 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 This heavy weight is what's hard? Like, there's people that lost their mom, lost their dad, lost their dog. This heavy weight's hard? Moving weight from point A to point B, bitch? That's the shit I say to myself. All the fucking time. All the time. When I walked up my apartment, my stairs, walked into my apartment, and I was having that, like, poopy pants mentality, as Goggins would call it, where I'm like, oh, God, I got to brush my teeth. I was like, dude, you're a bitch. That voice is, I've, like, trained myself almost to bitch slap the bitch in me when he tries to come out. Ruthlessly. Dude, I have a fully functioning, healthy, able-minded body. There's genuinely people that would do anything. That would do anything to be able to brush their own teeth. And that be a hassle to them. And I'm getting off work and I'm like, dragging ass. You know, I hate that. I hate it. It's so weak, bro. It's so weak. It's just such a gross weakness. Oh no, I gotta shower. I don't feel like it. Ugh, dude. Oh no, I gotta wake up early. Oh no, I don't want to get out of bed. Oh no. Bro, it's so gross, man. It's so gross. And guess what? This is something that the average man doesn't talk about. He doesn't talk about this shit. And this is what gives me the confidence to know that I'm going to build something great with my YouTube channel. Dudes aren't talking about this shit, man. They're not talking about this shit. And they're also not going to be as transparent as I am. I don't know if I said it already, but one of the biggest traits I have is my ability to not give an F, give a fuck. Is swearing really going to ruin my engagement on here? I got to figure that out. I mean, I know it's probably good not to swear, but my ability to not give an F is extremely powerful. Like what that guy thinks of me, what that girl thinks of me. Let's say a girl rejects me. She doesn't like me. Okay. Like, I don't lose sleep. I'm unfazed. That's a skill that I've had to genuinely build. Because, for one, most people don't like themselves. Most people don't like themselves. Most people don't have self-respect. So, if they don't like you, and they don't even like themselves, whose fault is that for letting that affect them? Consider the source. They don't even like themselves, and you're worried about what they think of you? The book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving Enough, I say this hesitantly because I didn't like it that much, but it has a good message. It's true. You need to not give an F. You need to not give an F about a lot of things. Sometimes you need to not give an F about what your wife thinks, bro. What your best friend thinks. It's hard, man. And that's another dichotomy, right? It's another dichotomy because my nanny is giving me her thoughts about me all day, every day. And guess what? One of her biggest thoughts for me? Stop training jiu-jitsu that much. Stop lifting weights that much. Stop going to the gym that much. Rest. You need rest. Please rest. My nanny loves me more than anything in the world, bro. Means well. Her advice would ruin me. It would ruin me. She doesn't want to see me aching and limping and tired and, I got 3 herniated discs in my neck. Sometimes it flares up. Whatever it might be. She doesn't want to see it. Every day. If I ever tell her, I took the day off today, she's like, oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Lord. God, do you need it, Means well. Can't give a shit what she says. About a lot of things. You need to not give an F, man. You really do. Here's another thing. Your wife, your girlfriend, you need to not give an F about a lot of what she thinks and what she says. Because that's going to keep her attracted to you. She tells you to wear the red shirt, you wear the blue shirt. I'm not kidding, man. It's a game. It's a game with these women all day, every day, bro. They're freaking demented. They're demented. They are demented. Start caring about what she thinks if you want a divorce. Start caring about what she thinks if you wanted to cheat on you with the guy that doesn't give a shit about what she thinks, bro. That dude doesn't care. He's a man. He's a man. He built himself. He went through the pain. He went through the struggle. He went through the heartbreak already. He's been cheated on already. He's formed himself into a man that other women want and other men want to be. And you think he's going to take into consideration consistently what his girl has to say about him, what she thinks he should do? I'm not saying you should never have a conversation with your girl and value her opinion to some extent, but like, you need to have that ultimate choice, you know? Your girl leaves you for another dude. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You get another one. You win when you don't care about things like that to an extent. It's going to hurt. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt. I'm not saying you're not going to endure and be bitch slapped with pain, heartbreak, struggle, genuine struggle. Can't sleep, can't eat. But like, you can't give a shit at the same time. It's a genuine skill. I feel like I'm not really making sense here, but it makes sense. What a life. What a life we're in. Telling you right now, one of my biggest fuel sources is that I love seeing other men better themselves. And self-improvement for men today is it's rare. There's a lot of pain amongst the average man today, bro. Especially young men. Especially young men, dude. That's what I'm saying. You need to become the man you wish was there for you when you were younger. You have to. You'll probably cry the day you realize you became that man. You'll probably cry like a bitch. It's another thing. Don't ever cry in front of your woman. Ever. Never. Ever. Ever. Maybe your dog dies. Your pet dies. Cat. Whatever. God forbid. God forbid. Loved one dies. Friend. Brother. Sister. Mother. Father. Daughter. But like, the overwhelming majority of the time, don't ever cry in front of your girl, bro. Ever. But the day you realize that you've become the man that you needed when you were younger, you'll want to cry. You'll want to cry. I had a lot of days when I was younger, dude, and I was like, where is someone? 19 years old, 20 years old, battling addictions, anger, rage, confusion. I lost like faith in God. I became like more agnostic. And I was like, dude, I need someone. You know, my dad was always there for me. I've always had friends, but like, when you turn yourself into the man that you needed when you were younger, it's a big deal, bro. It's special. I love yous. I hope some of you got something out of this. The few of you that see it, please give me a like and subscribe. I don't know if I'm going to keep saying that. I've said this before as well. I feel kind of weird begging for likes, but then again, I know it's going to get more engagement. So, listen, I love yous. Until next time, guys.